What business have you women here? Buzzing like bees at the hive door. Where's Medea?
There, mourning for what you have done.
For what she has done, not I. Not by my will are my sons and her exile.
Is there another dog here?
So Medea, you've once more affronted and insulted the head of Corinth. This is not the first time I've seen what a fool anger is. You may have lived here happily, secure and honored. I hoped you would, being just decently respectful towards those in power. Instead, you have to go mad with anger and talk yourself into exile. To me, it matters little what they say about me, but rulers are sensitive. Time and again, I've smoothed down Creon's indignation. Then you, like a madwoman, like a possessed imbecile, wag your head and let the words flow again. You never cease from talking evil against him and his family. So now, call yourself lucky, Medea, not to get worse than exile. In spite of all this, I have your interests at heart, and I'm here to help you. Exile is a bitter business. I want to make some provisions for you. I wish you no harm, although you hate me. In particular, the children, my sons, our sons. You might have been decent enough to have thought of our sons.
Did you consider them when you betrayed this house?
Certainly I considered them. It was my hope they would grow up here, and I, having married power, could protect and favor them. And if perhaps, after many years, I become Dynast of Corinth, for that is Creon's desire, to make me his heir, our sons would have become king's sons. I hope to help them wherever they go, but now, of course, must look forward to younger children.
It's enough. Something might happen. It's likely that something might happen to the bride and the marriage.
I'll guard against it, but evidently, Creon is right to be rid of you.
Are you finished now? I thought I would let you speak on and spread out your shamelessness before these women, the way a tyrant trader unrolls his fabrics. Do you like it, ladies? It is the dog's daughter's husband. It is a brave person. It has finally got up its courage with a guard of spears to come and look me in the face. Oh, Jason, how have you pulled me down to this hell of vile thoughts? I did not used to talk like a common woman. I loved you once, and I'm ashamed of it. There are some things that ought to be remembered by you and me. That blue day when we drove through the Hellespont into the Greek sea, and the great-shouldered heroes were singing at the oars, and those birds flying through the blown foam. That day was too fine, I suppose, for Creon's daughter's man to remember. But you might remember whether I cheated my father for you, and tamed the fire-breathing brazen-hoofed bulls, and whether I saved your life, the field of teeth, and you might remember whether I poisoned the great serpent and got you the golden fleece, and fled with you, and killed my brother when he pursued us, making myself abominable in my own home. And then in yours I got your enemy Peleus hacked to death by his own daughter's hands. These fine Corinthian friends of yours may say against my rapid and tricky wisdom. You, it served well.
Medea!
Here are 5 times, if I counted right, and all's not counted, that your adventures would have been dusty death if I'd not saved you. But now you think that your adventures are over. You are safe and high placed in Corinth. And you will need me no more. Bit of a dog, isn't it, to sleep with the dog's daughter? But for me, Jason, me driven by the hairy snouts of the quadruped marriage bed, what refuge does your prudent kindness advise? Shall I try to fly back to Colchis, to put my neck in the coil of a knotted rope for the crimes I have served with you with? Or shall I go and kneel to the daughter of Peleus? They would indeed be happy to lay their hands on my head, holding the very knives and cleavers that carved their sire. The world is a little closed to me, eh? By the things that I have done for you.
I'll go to the palace and seek Aegis. There's no other hope.
See, Medea, you have a very careful merchant of benefits. You forget none, you keep a strict reckoning, but some of the things that I on my side have done for you ought to be in the books too, as, for example, that I carried you out of the dirt and superstition of Asiatic colic into the rational sunlight of Greece, the marble music of the Greek temples. Is that no benefit? I have brought you to meet the first kinds of our time and to speak as an equal with the great heroes and the ruler of the city. Is that no benefit? And now, this grievous thing you hate me for. I've married Creon's daughter, little Crucia. Do you think I did it like a boy or woman, out of blind passion? I did it to achieve power here. and I have used that power to protect you and our sons. But your jealous madness has muddled everything. And finally, as to those acts of service you boast so loudly, whom do I thank for them? I thank divine Venus, the goddess who made girls fall in love. You did them because you had to do them. Venus compelled you. I enjoyed her favor. A man dares things, you know. He makes his adventure in the cold eye of death. And if gods care for him, they appoint an instrument to save him. If not, he dies. You were that instrument.
Here it is, the lowest, the obscene dregs, the slime and the loathing, the muddy bottom of the mouth cup when a scoundrel begins to invoke the gods. You had better go, Jason. Vulgarity is a contagious disease, and in a moment, what could I do but spit at you like a peasant, or curse you like a drunken slave? You had better take yourself back to little Crucia.
I came to help you, and save you if possible.
Your help is not wanted. Go! Go!
If I could see my boys...
Go quickly!
Here's the regret then.
This is it. I did not surely know it. Loathing is all. This flesh he has touched and fouled. These hands that wrought for him. These knees that ran his errands. This body that took his, what they call love, and made children of it. If I could peel off the flesh, the children, the memory. Poor misused hand. Poor defiled arm. If I could tear off the flesh and bones, naked bones, salt-scoured bones on the shore and home of Colchis.
God keep me from the fire and the hunger of the sword. Save me from the hateful sea and the jagged lightning, and the violence of love.
A little love is a joy in the house. A little fire is a gem against frost and darkness.
A great love is a fire that burns the beams of the roof. The doorposts are flaming, and the house falls. A great love is a lion in a cattle pen. The herd goes mad, the heifers run bawling, and the claws are in their flanks. Too much love is an armed robber in the treasury. He has killed the guards, and he walks in blood.
And now I see a black end, the end of great love, and God save me from it. The unburied horror, the unbridled hatred, the vulture's timber corpse. God keep me clean of those evil beaks. What is she doing, that woman, staring like a stone, staring?
Annihilation. The word is pure music. Annihilation. To annihilate the past is not possible, but its fruit in the present can be nipped off. And I look in my son's eyes and I see Jason's forever. How could I endure the endless defilement, those lives that mix Jason and me? Better to be bones on the shore. Bones have no eyes at all. How could they weep? White bones on the Black Sea shore. But that's far. Not yet. Corinth must howl first.
The holy fountains flow up from the earth. The smoke of sacrifices flow up from the earth. The eagle and the wild swan fly up from the earth. Righteousness also has flown up from the earth to the feet of God. It is not here, but up there. Peace and pity are departed. Hatred is here. Hatred is heavy. It clings to the earth. Love blows away. Hatred remains.
Women hate war, but men will wage it again. Women may hate their husbands, and sons their fathers, but women will never hate their own children.
But as for me, I will do good to my husband. I will love my sons and daughters and adore the gods.
If I should go into the house with a sharp knife to the man and his bride, or I could fire the room they sleep in and hear them wake in the white of the fire and cry to each other and howl like dogs.
Oh!
Howl and die. But I might fail. I might be cut down first. The knife might turn in my hand, or the fire not burn, and my enemies could laugh at me. No, I have subtler means, and more deadly cruel. I have my dark art that fools call witchcraft. Not for nothing I have worshipped the wild gray goddess that walks in the dark, the wise one, the terrible one, the sweet huntress, flower of the night, Hecate, in my house at my hearth.
My lady, he was leaving. He was leaving Creon's door. He's coming. The power of Athens.
Ancient goddess of who I and my people makes the sacrifice of black lambs and black female hounds. Holy One, haunter of crossroads, queen of night, Hecate, help me now to remember in my mind the use of the venomous fire, the magic song, and the sharp gems. These fine Corinthian friends of yours may say against my rapid and tricky wisdom. You served it well. No. Here are 5 times if I counted right.
Hey, go. I said go!
Go.
Oh, crap.
Just hold it out to yourself.
Toga!
Save. Sorry. I don't remember it at all now.
Oh!
Okay, guys. Holocaust.
Go.
My lady. He is coming. He was yeah.
Go.
My lady. Yeah.
Go.
My lady. He was leaving Creon's door. The power of agent.